we're back, part two. So yeah, because I had to review it, part one, whatever. Oh, look at me holding up my mic, and it's not even plugged in. So I like the sound quality better when the mic is in. So I guess I could just stop. Should I? I should just. I should just. Okay, I'm not going to. So I really hope you're not hearing everything because I'm washing clothes and drying clothes. So I really hope it's not picking up. Can I just stop to go shut the door? I could, but I don't feel like it. So, anyways, so back on this squirrel, and let me just say, because I was going to go into the squirrel moment I had also. I had a vision for this, and it's going all over the place right now. For whatever reason, I just can't quite seem to. I'll have an idea how I want to do something, and then when I try to execute it, I hit a bump in the road. So I don't know what's going on right now. Um, it's the perfectionist in me that does not like these bumps in the road. So I'm figuring it out because, yeah. Anyways, so back on the squirrel moment. So let me just say that what I'm about to say, I don't know, you're like, what? But look, I just get the idea and I just put it out, and it's going to make sense to somebody, or it's going to be a message or a sign for somebody. So yesterday, I was watching something that said this year is the year of the dragon. So in my notes, I wrote, let me pull out my Cisco CD. Shout out to him. Video on YouTube. Um, I watched a while ago. I don't know why. For whatever reason, he just kept popping up in my YouTube, and it was video. I'm like, this dude has a lisp. I didn't know that. I did not know that. And I was like, wow. That's why like certain the way he sounds, like that's his singing charm. Like everyone has a singing charm. Look, if you know, you know. I don't really want to get into it, but you just know, you just have that, that's his singing charm. So I was like, let me go back and listen to Beauty. uh that's one of my favorites, for a lot of reasons. But it's that song, and it's god, look, let me just that one, because that one has a special place in my heart. But yeah, that was his singing. I was like, oh my goodness, all these years I did not know that he had a list. So shout out to him, cause man, look here, I thought his voice was a divine. Um, let's see, was that everything on that? I'm looking at my notes, y'all, so just bear with me. Yeah, so that was it. He has a sort of singing charm, and that's what it is. So I have something that I started on the 10th here. It's not finished, so I will try to, I guess, freehand it. Not really freehanding, but whatever. Um, I titled it "A Choice to Make. Make your next move your best move." Um, have you ever had to choose between what you wanted to do versus what was right? Only there's no right when it comes to these choices. Imagine having to pick a prize, and yo, you're so deserving as you scored 100% first place, all that greatness displayed, uh not knowing pick the prize was the ultimate not knowing picking the prize was the ultimate test. Okay, I need to slow down. I'm trying to read this like I wrote this like, but anyways, what's the ultimate test? You get the option to pick what you see in front of you, and it's awesome. But if you're blindfolded, they will out an even better surprise. What do you do? That was a reference to, if you know, you know. I was faced with this situation not too long ago. It was so hard, y'all. It was really, really hard. Like, I wanted to pick my prize and skip the doo on my merry little way. But it just, my heart, like, Keisha, come on. Mine was like, Keisha, come on. Like, you know, good and damn well, you need to go ahead and get this. Go ahead and get this prize and be blindfolded and get this prize. And I'm just like, I know in my mind, I'm what's right, what's wrong, what's right, what's wrong. Mind you, you are deserving. Not what's right. In my mind, I'm making it what's right, what's wrong. There's no right or wrong because you did everything right up until this point. So it's now, are you going to do this yourself? You're just gonna make this decision, like, well, not do this yourself. So let me just put things into perspective. I had a decision to make, and it was either do it by my own hand, still guided, or give it to the divine and let them do it. And they are going to do it. They're going to make it way better than what you could have done with what I could have done with my own hand. And I rolled around with this, and I battled with this, and I rolled around with myself, and I battled myself, and I gave it up to them. And not long after I did that, stuff just started rolling in. And that's how my year started. Let me see if I have anything prior to today, to the 10th. Dang, I don't know if Oh, because I was writing. That's right. I was writing these out. Remember this out. Remember how I was telling you I was on a rest period, but still. So January 1st. This morning I was led to a tarot message. Oh, I titled it Gratitude to Gaia. This morning I was led to a tarot message that mentioned making a petition. And then in parentheses, I definitely need to spend more time outside. Tell me why I am already getting confirmation from the divine of this petition received, approved. They agree, they're okay. It's good, we got you. That's kind of been the energy that I've been getting from my spirit guides, whomever the Most High. That's just kind of the energy that they've been on since day one. And I mean, I started out, the first 13 minutes into the new year was a little challenging, but like later on in that morning, I sat down on the couch and was just chilling and looked at my phone. I was like, okay, let me look. And I was like, watch what she had to say. And I was like, you know what? Don't start my year on the good foot. Who's Gaia? So Gaia is Mother Earth. That's my impression of Mother Earth. She's the grass, she's the air, she's the sun, Mother Earth, the warmth from the sun, I should say, in my opinion. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I've been drinking tea all morning. The detox. That's, anyways. Um, yeah. So, like I said before, anything that I do, I want to make sure that it is pleasing in the eyes of the Most High. Like that decision that I had to make, it would have been no right or wrong, but why do why do something that I know they can do it 10 times better and then some? So, yeah. And then January 2nd, I didn't read over it, so we're just gonna see what I said because I didn't even reread. I totally forgot I wrote all this out. I don't know if this was like for a video or anything. I just know that once it came to me, right. So that's what I've been doing. One thing about your spirit guides and ancestors, dot 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 dot, they're gonna have you and keep you. In my opinion, they're gonna have you and keep you. In my opinion, but it has been my personal experience. Why can't I read my handwriting? Um, Today, multiple times. Mine was on the second, and this is in parentheses, but it has already been in my knowing that someone foul in my camp thinks that they have gotten over on me. Little do they know I have been guided to be peaceful. I'm trying to remember where my mindset was at that day. I don't know. Being love and light is not to be naive, an idiot, dumb. Now I see why you turn the other cheek. Amen. That's another reference. If you know, you know. In my opinion, God will give them that one. Will give them that one, meaning they'll let them have it if they see fit. Parentheses. So if I do this parentheses, I'm gonna quit saying parentheses. Give, in my opinion, God will give them that one if seen fit, and then if they go in for the second, that's their ass, Mr. Postman. That's another reference. Prayer for protection. Oh, that's asterisk. So I was kind of supposed to do like a prayer protection, but yeah, prayer for. So do prayer protection. Ask for judgment, justice. Weigh your heart. Wait, okay, so let me just read it how I read it. So that way, I'll get it because I feel myself going into another topic just from this. Yeah. Prayer for protection, judgment, justice. Weigh my heart in times like this. Draw near to you so I may witness your work to strengthen my faith in you. So, in times like that, or just, whatever, um, prayer for protection, judgment, justice, and weighing of your heart. I hold dearly the thought in my heart that I want my heart light as a feather. So whenever I feel like I've been wronged or if someone's coming against me unjustly, let me say, because that word unjustly is key. Um, you you always want your heart light as a feather, and you should be of sound mind to know if you've done something to someone. Um, I don't know. I was about to say in rare. I don't know. You should know if you've done something to someone. Um, so that's why you want to ask. So when you're asking for judgment, is well for me. Let me say not you. Let me say for me because you take this and you apply it how you need to. Because there's no right or wrong. You have to make the necessary steps to want to seek the knowledge finds you. So in my opinion, according to me, when I'm asking for judgment and swift justice, it just depends. I ask for justice, sometimes it's swift justice. um, and in a situation, I'll ask, I'm seeking judgment and swift justice for XYZ. Please weigh their heart to determine how justice needs to be served. If it was something that I did that caused them to do this, I completely understand the karma, whatever, that's fine. But if you find that, I mean, well, I don't know if you would, if you find that this their actions or whatever against me is unjust, I ask for swift justice. And a lot of times, I return that back to sender. What else? Return back to sender. Um, return that back to sender. I call my energy back. I forgot. I got ahead of myself. Return that back to sender. Return that back to sender in the same intensity and force as they intended that for me. And then, of course, the other part that I just mentioned. Definitely, you always want to call your power back and return. Well, yeah, of course, when you return the energy, you return the energy. But yeah. So yeah, it's very important for me. It's an important thing to me to always have my heart now light as a feather. Now I am human, and I do get angry, and I do get pissed, and I'm not always, you know, I'm not always, I'm not always this. I'm not. And but you have to be mindful. I have to be mindful of what I put out, because as easy as it for me to do whatever, say whatever, I have to be careful of that, because that could come back. And let me also say that, do I want to say that? Hold on, let me think, y'all, because we'll put a pin in that for later. But yeah, I think that was it. Because I remember at the end part of last year, one of the last videos, I was definitely, just saying, hey, beef up your protection prayers and all that, and still do that. We are still in some weird window, and just, I don't know how to describe being in a weird window, but we're in some kind of weird window right now. Um, as you can see, with weather and events in the world, and we're just we're just trying to just get day by day. I mean, it's action packed already, but yeah, I don't want to regurgitate what I said the other day. Um, oh, I have a note. Oh, well, I mean, I might as well go ahead. I was going to do a little more research on it for myself. But the other day, when I was that the 11th? Yeah, that was, no, the 10th. It might have been the 9th that I found it. But anyways, um, something popped up on YouTube. It was a prayer um, that is known to, it's I don't know if it's sung. I don't know if it's just spoken or what. I've seen it in a the video that I watched. It will listen to it was of a guy just speaking it, and it's just kind of just some background music or whatever. It's called, and I'm probably mispronouncing it, so please forgive me if you already know what it is, and I'm just like butchering the name. It's called Ho Pono Ho'oponopono. Let me, because I have the spelling. Let me spell it out. Um, and if you know more about that or background, I did a little tiny bit just to kind of see what was what with it. I do know that it is does have a it is in the Hawaiian culture. It's also in others, but I can't remember right off, and I don't want to just throw any names out irresponsibly. So it's Hoo, and there's like in I think the Hawaiian alphabet or whatever or language alphabet. I don't know. They have a lot of those apostrophes. So I'm not even going to speak the hold on. So it is spelled Hooponopono. So Ho'oponopono? I don't know. But yeah, I thought that was really, it was right on time because if I haven't, if that didn't cross my path or if we didn't cross paths or whatever, I probably would have just taken the prize and gone about my merry way. Um, it really put things into perspective for me. It helped me in that moment cling to my more divine side instead of trying to act out in ego, I guess. Um, yeah, I'm really grateful for that. Mm, Plain. By now I know that y'all can hear things on the outside. But yeah, interesting. So yeah, Google, not I guess Google it, get information about it. Then take it to YouTube and see what you find. Um, that was it. That was it. I think that I like this very much. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap. Um, I will. Ooh, I need a lip scrub. I bought my baby some for Christmas, and I didn't even think to get myself any. But yeah. So I will catch you in the next one. Stay as close. Stay in perfect peace or as close to perfect as you can.